Hello, I have a new project to show you that I made using some of the laces from Neri's Laces. I have already done a video on this box that I repurposed and used some of her laces and appliques on to kind of dress it up. And it came with these, it already had these compartments built into the box. And so I was just going to store things in there like pens or pencils or whatever. But then I happened to be at Costco and they had their brand of peaches in these glass jars. And they come in a set of 3. So you get 3 jars of peaches. So I was going to recycle the bottles and throw them away. And I got to thinking, you know what? I think those are the right size for this project. So I could decorate those glass jars and put them inside here. So I'm going to show you the jars. It's going to be kind of hard. I'll show you them individually and then I'll show you what it looks like inside of the container because I record with my recorder's on top looking down, so it's going to be kind of hard to show you, but I will figure it out. So the first one on all of these jars, I did cover the jar with some thicker lace and it's real flat. And then I took one of the collars. She has different collars. Some are sequins, some have pearls, some don't have anything. And so I used that to make kind of like a V in the front of the glass jar so I could kind of tell where the front was. Well, then I just started adding some decorative elements at the top. I didn't want too much down here because it would bump into the box then and you wouldn't really be able to see it anyway. So I had a cameo pin and then I just looked for some flowers and some different things in my stash. So I just had some leaves, a couple flowers, and then this pendant, this cameo. But it looks really, oh, and then I did put some pearls around the top of the jar. I didn't want the lid on. I wanted the lid to stay off. I didn't want to paint or anything. So there's the first one. So this one would be the middle one. This one's a little bit more ornate because it was in the middle. I gave it a little bit more pizzazz. So again, I started off with the same lace and I just used a glue gun and to put this lace on. And then I took a different collar piece that has pearls and sequins and I glued that on to the jar on top of this lace. And it was a hot glue gun for this too. And then I did the same thing at the top of the rim with the pearls. So this flower, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a silk flower with a little bling piece on the inside. That's from Neri's store. And then I just had some flowers and I had this watch embellishment and a button that I added to it. So that was the second one. And then the third one, I wanted them all to be somewhat a little bit similar, but yet different too. So this is a different cameo. Here's another one of those silk flowers from Neri's store. This is just a one, I think I got it from her, but it was a while ago, so I don't know if she has those. I had a touch of black here. I had a black bow because this one had a black tie on it, or like black bow, so I wanted to kind of stay consistent with that. So I put one of those on there. It's the same flowers pretty much, just in a different arrangement in the leaves. And then this is the same applique as was on the first one, okay? So these jars are actually about 6.5 inches tall and the diameter is 3 inches. So Costco, thank you for having these jars, and it was easy to get the label off of it too. So then the ones that are not as ornate are going to go on the ends. So let me just put those in there so you can see from the top view, and then I'll lean it over so you can see. So I think this will be a really cool desk piece. Maybe it could even be in a bedroom. And so let me see if I can tilt this to show you what it looks like when it's all arranged and put together. I totally love it. It's very feminine. It was easy to make. And you can't go wrong with Neri's Laces. No matter what she sends me, I can always find a purpose for them and add it to my projects. So it's just an easy glue gun, lace, and some flowers basically. So hope that gives you some inspiration and some ideas. And take a look at Neri's Laces on Etsy. And also her, she does have a Gmail address that she puts out. So I'll put that in my description box also if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching.